Hi guys, welcome back.
No.
Okay, just quickly, elephant in the room. George is still the same.
If you saw the last vlog,
the last two vlogs,
you'll know that I've done something to my neck. I cannot move, so I'm gonna sit in this very position which causes me the least amount of pain for the whole video, and I'm gonna try not to move. So if you think I'm very robotic, if you think I'm not my usual fun self, that is why. If I laugh, it hurts. If I sneeze, it hurts. If I cough, it hurts.
Welcome to a really fun video on the channel today.
But guys, we could not film this video. Good evening, this is the evening. We never film in the evening.
Apart from yesterday.
Welcome to a very special video because guys, we are wanting to thank you for 350,000 subscribers. It feels like only a few weeks ago that we hit 300,000, which was like the most subscribers we've ever had on YouTube, obviously. And now we've done it again. You guys have helped us get there.
It's kind of crazy because if you think about 50,000, it's now that on top of what we just hit. Like, it's like mind-blowing. So thank you so much if you're subscribed. If you're not, 60% of you
are not subscribed.
And if that's you, you should be feeling very sorry right now because if you hit subscribe, then road to 1 million.
It helps us out, guys. It really, really does. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you're liking the vlogs, if you're liking the content, if you've watched, we would really appreciate it. But today we wanted to give you guys something that you've been kind of asking for.
You guys know we have merch. The Merch by Merch, which is fairly cheap to ship to the Philippines. But when you look at shipping internationally, UK, US, it gets kind of pricey. And we wanted to do something about that. We wanted to make a way for people that live outside of the Philippines to be able to support us, to be able to wear the merch.
Because YouTube tells us where the people are in the world that watch our videos, which is super cool. And there are so many countries, like well over 100 countries where people watch our videos. We realized that we've got a big audience in the US and a big audience in the UK and also other countries, Saudi Arabia, Dubai,
Canada,
loads of different places. So as Lucy was saying, you guys who live in those countries were asking about merch, how you could get hold of merch.
So if you're living in the UK or the US, we're gonna link it below. It's like a store. They're either made in the UK or US, depending where you live. Outside of that, so international, it can still be available in many other countries, but there is a higher shipping fee, but it's not as high as the one if it's shipped from the Philippines.
But that's the boring stuff out of the way. I actually moved to tell you this.
That
kind of hurt my neck. But guys, that's the boring bit out of the way, the shipping fees, blah, 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 blah. What we really want to get you excited about, what we really want to tell you today and announce is that for the first time ever, we have Juicy Vlog merch. Not Do The Thing. The Do The Thing stuff's cool. That's all available on there. You can click the link, check out the store. Do The Thing hoodies, Do The Thing t-shirts, it's all there.
All the stuff that's on the Philippines store, apart from the hat, we're working on that, is available on the new store.
But guys, we have Juicy Vlog merch. Official, we'll flash it on the screen now. This is the first time we've ever done Juicy Vlog merch. A lot of you were requesting this.
So it looks like Juicy and then you come closer and it's like vlog in this like mint green color, which is all over our YouTube banner and stuff, and our background photo. It's like our color.
I love the design so much.
Cool.
We're gonna get some sent to us so we can be wearing these as well. They are available for you. You can get them before us. It's ready to order. We actually launched this 3 days ago on our secret Facebook group, which we talk about a few times. There's 5,000 of like our top fans, our top juicers in that group. The people in that group hear about this kind of thing first. So some people have already ordered these, guys.
And as well as the Juicy Vlog, we've also added another hoodie. We've added a white hoodie with the black Do The Thing text with the new logo of that. So it's super exciting. We would love if you guys headed over there, checked it out, see what you think, share it with your friends, and we can't wait to see you guys wearing it.
Definitely.
It's gonna open up. We had someone message on Facebook that was like, I'm gonna be repping Do The Thing in Vegas. I'm gonna be repping Juicy Vlog in New York. Like, it's crazy. People from Brighton, which is right by our hometown, I've had messages from people there saying that they're gonna buy it. So it's really cool. Juicy Vlog, Do The Thing globally, insane.
And guys, if you do order, leave a comment below, let us know. We want to thank you personally. And tell us where in the world you're gonna be wearing the merch. Once you get it, send us a photo on Instagram, tag us, we're gonna share it. We wanna see where in the world you're wearing the merch. It's gonna be so cool.
So cool.
But with that out the way, we today are bringing you something that you guys have kind of asked for from us a little bit more regularly. And at these subscriber milestones, we like to do stuff like this. For 300,000, we did like a live Q&A. Today we're doing a more straight back, traditional Q&A with you guys, giving you guys a voice. You can ask the questions, you can narrate the content of this video.
My phone's actually on 1% battery. Have you got any more phone battery?
No.
Cool, quick Q&A.
We're just gonna go ahead, answer a ton of these questions, get through as many as we can before our camera battery dies or before Lucy's phone battery dies.
This will die first.
And hopefully let you guys in and let you know what you wanna know.
My question is so simple. when can we see George's face fully clean without his beard? And I guess George's answer will be like this: no way. Am I right, George?
Yes, you're right. I look like a egg if I don't have a beard. Although, I'm kind of growing my hair right now. Gently take my hat off so I don't have my neck. My hair's getting long, as I've seen a lot of you commenting about.
No one asked about your hair again, George. You always bring it up when no one asks.
No,
anyway, next question.
What I'm saying is, fine if you don't want to know the cool thing I'm planning, I'm going to shave my hair when it gets too long. When I get fed up with it, when I decide I want to go back to short hair, whether it's in a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, I am going to shave all my hair off and just let it grow from scratch.
That is not going to happen. I'll bet you money. I know, then you just do it to get the money, but I swear that won't happen.
How much I could do with some cash. And that is the end of the video. Oh, where's my phone? You'll have to go and get my phone because I can't move.
I keep forgetting.
Lucy, you have to do stuff
I keep
for me.
forgetting, and then you're like, Lucy, fetch me my water.
Standing up off
and I'm
this
like,
sofa
George, are you kidding me?
It's going to be painful.
It's fine. I understand why I have to do it. I just keep forgetting.
I can go slowly if you want, but I really
don't want to.
Don't want to. Okay, guys, we are just going to skip over the questions that we get every single time on a Q&A. When are you getting married? When are you going to propose?
When are you having kids?
When are you having kids? God, we say the same answer every time. It's so nice that you guys want to like see us do that stuff. So we know it's coming from a good place when you ask these questions. But if I plan on proposing to Lucy or she plans on proposing to me, I don't think that we would answer it in a Q&A sat next to each other.
So my plan is... oh, George is here. George, don't listen to this part.
But first of all, let's answer the, do we want kids?
Yes, definitely.
We do want kids. Like
4,000 of them.
Subscribe to the channel. If this video gets 10,000 thumbs up, then we will have a child.
I just heard on the other vlog that you have a podcast microphone. Do you do podcasts? And where can we listen? Well, before all of this happened in the world, we were actually planning on filming season 2 of our podcast. We have the Do The Thing podcast. Season 1's available on this channel and on Spotify and all the other podcasty apps.
I mean, we had planned season 2. We had guests in mind. We had guests contacted and agreed. Obviously, it can't really happen at the moment because of quarantine.
And I feel like it would be such bad quality doing it like over Skype or something that it just wouldn't be nice to listen to. I wouldn't want to do that. Lucy and I did discuss about doing some kind of podcast, just the two of us. Yeah. More at the start of lockdown, we discussed it. Let us know if that'd be something you guys would want. We could just kind of talk about topics and things on our minds. Just the two of us, very intimately, maybe audio only, 20, 30 minutes unedited. Record it in our pajamas in bed.
Yeah.
Because it's up to no officials.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a cool one. So we've had a lot of people, I don't know, like literally in the last week, I've had so many people message me this on Instagram just randomly. Do you plan on having a meet and greet again? If yes, how would you implement it given the new normal we're accustomed to? So we've met quite a few of you guys out and about since lockdown, since we're allowed to go out again, obviously wearing face masks, and we've just been doing like photos, but George and I will stand either side of the person with like a meter apart or something.
Distant selfies.
It's kind of weird, but I think everyone thinks the same thing. I think if we initially went in for a handshake, people would be like, ugh, and vice versa. So I think, I don't know if I mean, I know that we can't like, by law, I guess now, plan a meet and greet because it's like a huge gathering of people. That's obviously not allowed, but... I
would love to, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon, sadly.
When we come out of some sort of lockdown and it's back to normal, but still like masks, I'd imagine, we could do something like if it wasn't bad to do it like law-wise.
Yeah,
but also it's kind of putting people at risk.
Exactly, it would be us encouraging people to meet in a group. The great thing about Meetup is definitely we can meet you guys, you can meet us, that bit's cool. But the other bit is, whilst we're chatting to people, what we've noticed at Meetups is everyone else talking to each other.
Yeah.
And you guys kind of networking and making friends and meeting each other.
Which is amazing.
Coming together through our videos in the real world as a community, which is like such a cool thing for us to see.
And we had this was at the one we had at Max's when we were in that restaurant with Mike and Ellie, and there were two people there that went to school together and hadn't seen each other since school.
I forgot that.
They both came to the meetup separately and they were like, oh my god, I haven't seen you for years, and that is so cool. Like, how amazing. So that's obviously, we do miss meetups big time. Maybe one day we'd have like a square, 2 squares. We stand in one square on the floor and then people have to get like selfies but standing in the square.
With a plastic screen, or we stand in a box and you guys can just come up.
My question is, when, where, how and why? That's a very good question.
I ask myself that every day.
So we've had quite a few people asking what our height is. We've had a few people recently when we've met them in person like, whoa, you're taller than I thought, haven't we?
A lot of people say that, yeah.
So I'm 5'8", 9", you're 6'3".
Just under 6'3". Although I did read that my bad neck could be due to bad posture, so maybe I am taller and I just don't stand properly. It's also due, apparently...
Imagine if you were like 7 foot tall, but we didn't realise we were just necks like this all the time.
Crooked all the time.
Someone here is asking what other YouTubers we watch on YouTube. We don't really speak about this much, do we?
No, since lockdown, we've started watching way more YouTube. A lot of people from the UK, we watch a lot of UK vloggers because it kind of reminds us of home. We watch Saffron Barker, who we've met, and Lucy has met more times than me. We tend to watch vloggers, people who just pick the camera up and film their day.
Yeah.
I personally have been watching a ton of car YouTubers. My favorite channel at the moment is Seen Through Glass. Really entertaining guy. He's kind of like, it's not just a straightforward car review video. He is like a vlogger, but all his vlogs are based around cars, but he's still a kind of filmmaker. He still makes his vlogs look good. He gets cool shots. He does other things in his video. So he'll go and get a coffee in his vlog, but he'll just do it in a Porsche.
Who else? We watch PewDiePie quite often, like, we just leave it on, we just like let that go. Lucy Jessica Carter, we really like her vlog.
Some travel people as well, Los LeBlanc occasionally we dip into.
Yeah, Erwin's videos, and they just get me really hungry.
Definitely the cooking stuff. We check in on our friends as well. We
Love
watch
Keto.
Yes, Kim and Tom. We watch Mike and Nelly's videos, we watch Finn's videos. Kulas, we watch these people who we've met and we know. Yeah, another UK vlogger. Let us know who you're watching as well. If you've, we watch those guys. They're quite funny. Let us know who you guys are watching on YouTube as well, because we're interested. Any recommendations, vloggers you think we'll like. Used to watch Jon Olsen a lot when he was vlogging more.
Kind of stuff, but Yanni's vlogs are nice. We watch quite a lot of YouTube.
There's still Peter McKinnon, we used to watch a little bit. There's still vloggers who, if they upload, I'm
Casey
Neistat, I'm there straight away. Like, there's only a few now, used to be more. Our recent obsession, David Dobrik. Hilarious vlogs. In lockdown,
600 vlogs or something.
We're like on vlog 400. Genuinely, they're 4 minutes long. We've been binge watching them through the whole of lockdown. So funny.
And every time we're watching it, it's like we need to go to bed. We actually are watching it just before filming. We're like, oh, we should film this video.
They just autoplay.
And it's like, okay, one more. Okay, one more.
It's so easy to binge them. If you haven't watched David Dobrik, start from the beginning. They're 4 minutes of fun, stupid stuff with his friends. Very easygoing, laid-back vlogs. Not laid back actually, insanely crazy.
Really not laid back.
But
I
like,
look so much bigger than you here because I'm sat forward.
You got to adopt the bad neck pose. Okay. It's called the stiff neck.
It's called the no neck edge.
I'm gonna be called Stiffy G now.
No, absolutely not.
That's my new name, Stiffy G.
It's not. Can you tell us about your British humour, scary childhood stories, and/or what you missed about the UK?
So, first of all, British humour is very dry. It can be sarcastic. Sometimes
sarcastic.
We like put British humour in the vlogs. It's not even British humour to us, it's just humour.
It's just us being hilarious. Prime example.
We'll put it in, and some people don't get it, and they comment thinking either like we're being mean to each other, or we're being really serious about something we shouldn't be joking about, and some people don't see it as humour. I can't think of any examples. Maybe like some stuff when I go, Lucy, where is dinner? I've been waiting so long, I'm so hungry, I'm getting bored of sitting here waiting.
Yeah, but you're saying that's humour, it's not funny.
And then that's it's both humour. You might have thought she was being serious.
But I'm just a good actress.
Is it funny? I don't know.
We've started trying to act funny. No. We're like, please act funny for the vlog. We're like,
please find us. We write the script. If you want a great example of British humour, I think Ricky Gervais in The British Office.
There you go.
What do we miss about the UK other than our food? Other than our family and the food?
Just the food.
Do you know what? I kind of think when we do go back to the UK at some point, we are going to go back at some point this year. I want to do like a bit of a road trip series. I want to do a bit of a trip around the UK. I think we've neglected our own country a little bit.
Even like Scotland, I really want to drive around Ireland, Wales. Like there's some beautiful places in the UK.
Guys, I want to get the sickest car, hire a car and it's a little bit expensive, we'll do it. Like I want to get, I don't know, something cool, something big like a Range Rover and just go around the whole country. Or we go like Porsche, Ferrari. We hire a Ferrari and we do a UK tour.
Ferrari hires like thousands per day. Is it going to be a one-day road trip?
No, it's going to be half a day.
Half a day?
Yeah, I'm saving up.
Floor it to Scotland and back.
Exactly.
For $1,000, I'd do that actually.
So to answer the question, I guess...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I guess we miss things we haven't seen yet, if that makes sense. Like, we miss the feeling of, oh, we can actually explore our own country.
Discovery.
Discovery, the feeling of discovery we miss.
And so what was the other part of that? I've lost the question, but it was like horror. Like when you're a kid. Like
childhood horror stories? No, I've never had any horror
They're not stories,
experience.
but as in, like, you know, here people are told about like mythical creatures and it's like, don't do that or that will happen to you. I mean, I don't know if this is just the UK, but I was always told that if I sit too close to the TV, I'll get square eyes. And also that if I pull a funny face and the wind changes, I'll be stuck with that face forever.
And also, if you eat carrots, you can see in the dark after that.
Which is really scary.
Then I read that there's actually some science behind that.
Yeah,
so that's why I love carrot cake. I think it was just a way for parents to get kids to eat their vegetables.
Hello, both of you seem to always be looking fit. Thank you, Aaron. So I sound really drunk. I swear I'm just hyper.
I think it's because it's late at night. It was like midnight.
That was not a sentence. Oh,
what time is it?
It's 8:45.
Oh, it's not as late as I thought.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm just like this all the time. So.
I'm really hot.
I'm really hot.
We turned the AC off.
Aaron says we're fit. What are your diet plans, if any, and your workout routine? My diet plan is I have 1 Magnum per day.
That's literally true. We love Magnums. I actually...
Toblerone, get out. Magnum, come in.
We've got a 7-Eleven very close to us, and we often do Magnum runs.
No, only like twice a week.
Evening.
Twice a week.
I might do it tonight.
No, maybe like once a week we'll have like a naughty treat.
But we have to say, during lockdown we have increased the workouts. We've been mainly doing Pamela Reif workouts.
Ah, she's our top...
She's like...
She's the main person we watch on YouTube.
Actually, yeah, true. Her workouts are really good for home workouts, and it's kind of been helping us. Like, it's something to do every single morning in a routine that we've got into. And
also we've been eating, like, I mean, when lockdown first happened, we were kind of scared to order takeaway because it was like, where's the food coming from? Until we realised the precautions being put in place in the restaurants. So at first we didn't have takeaway for like months, or like a month or something. We go through phases, I think, but generally when we're working out, that gives us enough motivation to eat well. We eat a ton of vegetables, we drink a load of water.
You guys see the food that Lucy cooks on the vlogs, there's often a ton of vegetables included.
Like,
even if there's cheese and stuff, like cheese isn't that bad for you.
No, good fats, cheese, full fat cheese, very good. I do think a tip with vegetables, make loads and just eat them. I know that sounds so stupid,
but make them nice.
I feel like
olive oil, use onions, use garlic, make them taste good.
Acting like you can cook. Honestly, I'm not the end of my point. Cook vegetables, I chop up so many things and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot.
Oh, so many different things.
You cook it, but also like the amount, but you cook it up, it often gets smaller and it doesn't look, and you just eat it and it tastes good. And because it's cooked, you're gonna eat it. It sounds
Fill
stupid,
up on vegetables.
Yeah, just eat so many vegetables. Do you have a separate job besides being the best foreign YouTubers?
No, we don't.
Other things other than YouTube that provide income?
But this is
it all revolves around YouTube.
This is our main thing. Yeah, when you're like a vlogger, you tend to have several different sources of income. A lot of it you guys see, some of it you guys don't see. Everything is based around YouTube. Well, most of the things are based around YouTube, and having an audience, but then like we do have some other investments and things like that.
This is the strangest but most intriguing question I've ever seen.
Good, I'm here for that. That's what I wanted from this Q&A.
I don't know how to answer this, but I feel like I should.
Go on.
If you could say one thing to the ocean, what would it be? Maybe like, I'm so sorry for all the plastic that's being dumped into you.
Or like, less salt next time.
What? Mine's such a meaningful answer.
If you get salt in your mouth,
Stop opening your mouth in the sea then,
ocean
George.
water in your mouth, it's so salty. I feel like I'm stuck. I actually haven't moved for this whole video.
If it's like a time lapse, it'll be me like this, and you're like this.
I don't think I can move, genuinely.
Tell us about your worst travel experience of all time. I'm trying to think back to like the early days of like intense travel. I
think it might have been one of those overnight buses or trains.
You had a rubbish train because I slept all the way.
I just didn't sleep. This was in Thailand.
We had this 13-hour train going through Thailand, and I was on the bottom bunk all cozy, and I slept the whole way. And I edited a video, I think, and then I slept for like 6 hours or something, so it was fine.
Yeah.
George, we literally wake up and it's like this. It was this guy knocking on the door. It was like, like spoken Thai. He's like, get up, get up, get up, time to get off the train. And we were like, oh my god, we've just woken up, like freaking out.
Probably our fault.
George is like, I didn't sleep once. And then we checked into our hotel. They didn't have our booking, or they said that we could check in the morning, but it wasn't until like 4 PM and it was like 8 AM. So we were like, what are we gonna do? We're so tired, we stink. So yeah.
Speak for yourself.
I don't know, like that wasn't that bad.
What else has been bad? We've generally had good, do you know what some people might consider a bad travel experience, we kind of just consider, okay, that happened today.
True, things have been closed.
There's no work, Yeah, we've had flights cancelled, buses cancelled, ferries cancelled. We've broken down. We've had flat tires on scooters. Like, there's been a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, Siggy or scooter
we just make a vlog out of it.
We've driven like 4 or 5 hours on a scooter and then found out the waterfall's closed, and someone might be like, oh, that's so annoying. But for us, it's like, okay, that was a cool ride. Like, we enjoyed the drive. We'll come back tomorrow. So
when you travel, and when you travel as much as we do or did, hate saying did. We will get back there.
It's like we've gotten really old and retired from YouTube, and we're like, back in the day.
When we used to travel. When you do that kind of travel, like full-time travel, or whatever you want to call it, you can't let things like that upset you or annoy you, because you can always go back and do it again if you want to. I get it if you're on a 2-week vacation and that is it, and you miss something you really wanted to do, that would upset you. But when you do it like as a full-time thing and as a continuous thing, you just kind of go with the flow. You learn to be more flexible with your, sometimes when things don't go to plan, something else really cool can happen. We've had so many things like that. Like, I think we were on an island in the Philippines somewhere, and our day wasn't going to plan, and then someone invited us to this place, and they said, oh, let's have a few drinks. Yeah. And then we had like the best night. I can't,
describe it a bit more.
Camagin, something like that. So if you do travel a lot, you just have to just go with the flow. What happens, happens, and that is the story.
Do a quote, but I forgot it.
Yeah, I feel like there was a quote going on then.
Something along the lines of,
don't write the story before it's written.
Rubbish quote.
I just made that up.
But it makes sense.
Don't read the story before it's written.
That's quite good.
That's a genius. I'm gonna put it on my Instagram story without any
let me listen to it
context.
Again. Don't read the story before it's written.
That is genius. Because you're like, tomorrow I'm doing this, and this, but it could all go wrong.
Don't read the final page of the book before you've read the rest of it.
No, it's too long. This is why I'm the quote master and you are not.
All right.
Okay, guys, final question. We're going to do one more question.
One more? I thought
and
that was
then
it.
I need to go and put some kind of heat pack on my neck. Okay, final question, guys. Does your channel have a join option? Yes, it does. We do have a membership on this channel, so if you are interested, click the join button. You can find out all the information about it there. That was not really a question, I just wanted to mention.
Are you joking? Okay, this is a very good question. Which is better? I love like this or that stuff, so they're always good questions. If you ask us that, we'll probably answer it. 1 million followers who are toxic, but you've got 1 million followers, so you've got 1 million subs, you've got your gold play button, but they're toxic. I guess most of them are. Or a selective few, but a good audience.
Easy.
Toxic. I want that gold
button.
Yeah,
million. No.
100% the second one.
Definitely. Oh, we are so blessed on this channel. When you look at our like thumbs up, thumbs down ratio, it's always like 99% for every single video.
Don't say that. This one's now going to be the opposite.
No, it's not. Give this video a thumbs up if you've been enjoying it so far. We are so lucky with you guys who watch this. We don't even usually see the hate comments because it goes straight into
spam.
Held for review section.
Yeah.
And we don't even really look through those. So most of the hate comments we don't even see. So we see the nice stuff from you guys, which is awesome. So thank you so much for supporting us. So I would 100% have a small community who are loyal, dedicated, on the same wavelength, who are enjoying what you make, and who also encourage you and give you feedback in a nice way that encourages you to make more videos. The reason we make more videos is because you guys receive them so well and you enjoy them so much, and we enjoy making them. Part of the reason we enjoy making them so much...
Stop moving your neck so much.
Oh, I actually am. Part of the reason we enjoy making them so much is the feedback that we get on them. It's kind of like an addictive thing, which is really nice. Last question, guys.
Do you get offended when people say that vlogging is not a real job and that YouTubers should get real jobs? Interesting. Personally, no, I don't get offended. I think people are entitled to their opinions. That's that.
It's quite funny, really, because we know it is.
I think for some people, I mean, the world, like if you look at the world 50 years ago and then look at it today, and you look at it today, think about the amount of jobs that are now around because of the internet.
Yeah.
Anything, like even people that work for Google, because Google wasn't around 50 years ago. If you told the person 50 years ago, oh, someone one day is gonna have a job where they talk to a camera and upload it to something and people watch it, they'll be like, huh? That's not a real job. I think that's kind of it.
But those same people watched movies.
Yeah, exactly.
And like had entertainment in the form of a newspaper or a TV show.
So I think eventually it will be more normal, but it's still kind of new. I know YouTube's not new, but it's not been around that long.
But no, we don't get offended for anything we read online about vloggers or about us in general. That goes back to like hate comments and stuff. How can we get offended of the opinion of someone we don't even know? And when that person only knows about us, what we choose to share.
I know that I would never put a comment out there to someone on the internet that I don't know. So I think the person that's writing that, veered off the question. This isn't even about that now. This is about hate comments.
No, but it's about being like offended by people saying that vlogging isn't a real thing or something.
If someone leaves a hate comment, I'm like, what mindset do they have to be leaving that comment? I just put it back to them. I have sympathy for people that leave hate comments on the internet because I just don't really get it.
They need to find something in their lives that they enjoy. There's obviously something missing, or like something bad has happened to them, or they're hurting in some way.
Yeah.
And like no one, for them to have the time to firstly watch something of someone they don't like, that just sounds like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Go find someone you do like. Haters usually have some sort of underlying issue which they kind of need. They should work on to become happier in life. Like it can't be fun to be a person like that. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's Q&A. Fun as always. We're super excited about the new merch. Go and check it out. Link in the description. I'm even gonna make the effort to come forward for the outro. But if you be one of the first people to get hold of the Juicy Vlog t-shirt, we're very excited about it. It's really, really cool.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up.
Definitely.
Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and
we will see you.
Oh,
it was too painful. We'll see you when my neck's better, because I'm not filming more videos sat like this.
Well, unless you want more videos of just me in.
Let me know.
No, let me know, not let you know.